This week, I've been chewing on an idea, and let me say it plainly. When hard evidence rubs up against the goals of people in power, evidence typically loses. Let me start with an example. So I think we tend to see it in how organizations handle the policies and practices that govern their own people. When engagement data tells a story that senior leaders don't want to hear, they bury it and cherry pick the parts that flatter them. I once worked with a CHRO in healthcare who cherry-picked data to write goals that protected senior executives' bonuses. Maybe 150 people out of the 3,000 people who worked at that organization. I think about a retail client where more than 80% of the workforce lived at or below the poverty line. And we're not talking about a handful of people, we're talking about thousands of people. We also know that using AI without skill or nuance does something to our cognition, and that handing still forming brains a shortcut for every task makes them less sharp, not more. All of the evidence points to the very simple fact that we need to regulate kids' access to AI. And yeah, I know they'll find a way to access AI the way that they've been able to get onto social media and hack their parents' phones. But what I'm talking about is the AI that's being willfully integrated in K-12 and in higher education. Here's ultimately what I'm sort of mulching on. When evidence rubs up against the goals of the people in power, the evidence loses.